Hi guys. Oh boy. Look at this, man. Okay. Hi guys, my name is Jason Wampler. This is I want to how do I say this? I'm their host. This is another episode of the Rocket or not the Rocket Minute. This is another episode of the Wampler how to say it, the Wampler Aerospace Engineering Minute. And I wanted to show something to you. Guys, I used to host a show called The Rocket Minute. I really wasn't getting anywhere with it, and frankly, I think it's because I just didn't have the funds to do it, but it's just maybe it was a counterproductive show. Guys, there's nothing practical for me in rockets right now, but there is something to be said about hybrid aircraft and VTOL aircraft. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be building a hybrid VTOL aircraft. Now what that means is that the aircraft is going to have a gas motor running a small generator. When it's going to run at least two or four electric motors to run ducted fan propulsion units. And it's going to be an aircraft that can take off vertically and then fly horizontally. VTOL means vertical takeoff and landing. This is some of the fuselage material right here that I'm going to be using. This and this. These little guys right here are aluminum. They're going to be wing spars. And here's some more material right there. Here's the bag that they're in. This is shock cord. Obviously, that was from a rocket. These are, of course, funnels I'm going to be using for nose cones and modified. This is an electric motor. It's going to be providing propulsion. This motor is supposed to be an AC motor, but it looks like a DC motor to me. It has brushes that look like they're on steroids. These are some of the housings for the ducted fan units that I'm going to be using. I need two more of these. So I'm going to be setting this thing up. It's going to have 4-square landing gear, not 4-square, 2 in the front, 2 on the side. Static, non-moving landing gear is going to be remote controlled. I'm going to locate a gas motor that's running a micro DC generator somewhere. That generator is going to run through a regulator, like an inverter, rectifier. It's going to run a battery pack. It's going to run 2 of these motors that are going to. These are going to provide vertical thrust, and 2 of these are going to be capped off the bottom. They're going to have a vector thrust to lift it off the ground vertically. In the meantime, I'm pitching the U.S. government for 3 different $6 million grants for aircraft technology, aircraft safety technology research. So I've been doing that for probably the last 5 years now. So we'll kind of see how that goes. This has been an episode. This has been another episode of the Wampler Aerospace Engineering Minute, and I just wanted to share my thoughts and feelings. Folks, I'm almost 54 years old, and I want to let you know that if you see this video, do yourself a favor. There's a lot of people out there that think that they think they know you, and they want to give you advice on how to live your life. Be really careful about who you take advice from, and especially on your work careers, because you don't want people to derail you from doing things to help you use your talents and pursue your passions. I got security circling around that are going to tell me to leave, and I'm going to tell them to jump in a lake. So use your talents, pursue your passions. I am an online educator. I am an author. I am an engineer. I'm an entrepreneur. So I am many things. But at the age of 54, I took my own sweet time getting to the point where I was actually confronting myself and making the determination that I am the only one who has the right or the talent or the ability to make these decisions about my work career. So avoid the trap. If you're 20 years old, you know you want to get into aerospace, go for it. But be really careful. Don't let other people make decisions for you as regards to what you are or are not going to get into. And I say this to the lady folk too. Ladies, be very, very careful, especially depending on what culture you come from. Don't just tell anybody and everybody what you're going to do for a living. They may not approve of it. You might want to consider keeping a secret. But if you're bold, just go ahead and tell them, look, it's a new day, it's a new dawn. We need women in aerospace. We need good ideas. Aerospace has fallen about 150 years behind schedule in advanced technology. So I'm trying to help things along. But hybrid aircraft that can cut fuel costs by 900%, VTOL aircraft that can increase aircraft landing safety, plus my landing safety ideas. I need that grant money to pursue these ideas, and that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm an online educator. I'm an author. I'm an engineer. I'm an aerospace engineer and designer. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a bad one, but I am all those things, and I don't need anybody else's approval or permission to make the determination of who I am, and that goes for you as well. But these are the basic building blocks of this VTOL aircraft. We get 2 more of these. I have another couple sections of fuselage just like this, and a fancy nose cone. Like I said, I used to be the host of the Rocket Minute, and the Rocket Minute just wasn't getting anywhere, and I just didn't feel the wind in my sails. There's no market for sounding rockets, commercial rocketry. There's no market for model rockets. And if I don't want to get into the military-industrial complex and start dealing arms with various branches of the U.S. military, I really have no market to cater to. So I'm going to be starting to deal with commercial airliners and the private aircraft sector and airports for VTOL aircraft, VTOL aircraft hybrid propulsion systems, and VTOL aircraft landing safety systems. Those 3 things. And of course, we're going to be going on this journey together while I'm building this aircraft, probably like a 1/30th scale twin engine aircraft with 1 gas engine and generator running 4 electric motors, two ducted fan motors for forward propulsion, and 2 ducted fan motors for lifting propulsion, etc., etc. So it's going to be a neat little project, and we can just test it and land it anywhere, unlike with rockets, where you can't launch rockets anywhere in Southern California. And it's going to be a magical journey, and I'm going to share this with you. What I want you to do is hit the like and subscribe button. Again, this channel's permanent name is the Wampler Aerospace Engineering Minute, with your host, Jason Wampler. And that is it. I've settled on that. I've got to stick to my guns. I'm hoping that this is a practical decision that makes me some money. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Definitely leave comments. Any type of helpful input would be very much appreciated. Abusive comments, I don't really care. When people take the time to comment, they're giving me input. It doesn't matter if it's good input or it's bad input. It means I'm making a connection. That's encouraging. But any advice is good advice if I can benefit from it. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, leave foul language. You can say anything you want. You can just leave as long a comment as you want. Like I said, so we're going to need, so all this, I'm going to look for another swivel head vacuum cleaner that nobody wants. So I'll get 1 more motor of these. I need 2 more of these. I have more body tubes of this. How I'm going to join the spars and the body tubes. That's the technology I'll work out. How I'm going to wire things up, the electronics, the remote control system. We're just going to have to see something like this. This is more practical. I know there's a market for this. I know I can make money at this. And I'm sales pitching the U.S. government for 3 different individual $6 million grants, total of $18 million to research and develop 3 different distinct types of technology that would make